the gorgeous women of Woman Rising. I am so happy to be with you today because I have the biggest, the best, the most fun announcement for us. I'm over the moon about this and I cannot wait to share it. I literally have been like, is it time yet? Is it time yet? Is it time yet? And so as you come on, say hello, let me know you're here, give some hearts. I'm so excited. I want to see, who am I talking to? Who is here live? Let's have this incredible, exciting conversation today. The best announcement. So, do y'all remember COVID? I mean, I think we all pretty much do. When we were alone, right? How many of you just felt so isolated, alone? And as fun as it is to be in, a top on top, but pants on the bottom, right? Sweatpants on the bottom. I think I crave being in person. Hello, Rosa is here. The rest of you, give some hearts, give a little heart to this video. I have the best, biggest, most exciting announcement, and I am so, I'm over the moon. I cannot wait. So when I go back to COVID time, right, how many of you felt alone? You felt like you're out there kind of literally needing to live on your own. And since then, so much of our world has been on Zoom. Hello, Sherry. So good to be with you. Right? It's amazing and wonderful that we can connect. I'm connecting with all of you right now around the world, literally around the world. And I know I sometimes it's like I crave being in connection with other women. I crave actually holding hands. I crave dancing together. I crave, because when we're in person, we can juice each other up. We can see each other. We get each other excited. We're like, yes, you got this. You got this. We can come together and we can share our dreams. We can come together and we can envision something bigger. We come together and we can actually hold each other through the tears. It's like so much can happen when we are together. And so the announcement that I'm going to make today is so exciting, is 1,000,000% where it is at for us to be able to come together as women rising. So what I notice, and I want to hear what you notice as well, there is a challenge to being a powerful woman. There is a challenge to being a powerful woman. Where if you are a powerful woman, what are we called, right? If we're too powerful, if we're too assertive, if we're too, right, we're too much, as they say. As you come on, I see more and more women are joining. Say hello. I'm about to make an incredible, exciting announcement for all of us that is literally going to change your year, change your life. It's exactly what we need right now when it seems like a lot of the world is falling apart. So as you come on, say hello, let me know you're here. And in the comments, let's make this a whole conversation. How many of you feel this? That the world, there's so much happening in the world and you feel alone. Oh, more and more women. Hello, Alexis is here. Good morning. Good morning. How many of you with the world, so much is happening and you feel alone? Tracy is here. Hello. Does this resonate with anyone? And there is a challenge of being a powerful woman. In fact, I want to see that in the comments. The challenge of the powerful woman. The challenge of the powerful woman is that when we are assertive, then we are called a bitch, right? You're not allowed to be opinionated. It's not welcomed, ama, right? It's like when we speak up, and this starts from an early age. I was just having a client with one of my coaching clients last week. And she said, I don't know why I feel this way. I don't know why I feel held back. I said, well, where do you feel it in your body? She said, right here. Yes, more and more women are joining. Hello, I have the best, most exciting announcement. You are going to want to be on this live, okay? We are talking right now about the challenge of a powerful woman. And put in the chat, let me know you're here. Say hello. So I was speaking to this client last week, and she said to me, I just feel stuck right here, something. I said, that's your throat chakra, right? Something wants to come out. Something wants to come out and it's not coming out. And she's, but I don't know why that would be. I have this great career. I've had a lot of success. I have children, right? Why would I feel this way? So as we started to peel back the layers, she shared with me that in her family, she would talk. She would ask a lot of questions. And people in her family would say, "You're too curious. You're too much. Stop. Annoying, annoying." Right? Or another one of my clients who would dance and sing all over the house, and they would say, "Shh, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet," right? And so what do we learn as little girls? To hold ourselves back. We learn to make ourselves smaller. In fact, my husband was a middle school teacher, math teacher, for more than a dozen years. And he said he would see the difference, because he used to be an elementary school teacher, between fifth grade girls and sixth grade girls. And in fifth grade, the girls are still like raising their hand. And in sixth grade, something shifts and we go inward. And boys just blurt out the answer, whether it's right or not. And this isn't all. I don't want to like say it's all girls and all boys. He would just see this in general. So we learn early, how many of this, you learn early to hold it in. Don't speak unless you're spoken to. Don't ask unless, right? It's like we are not encouraged to be big. We are not encouraged to be bold. And then that hangs on. And what goes through your mind when you have this idea, you think, "Oh, I want to start my own business. Oh, but then I'd have to get on the internet," or "I want to go for that next promotion." But they'll say, "Who does she think she is?" Right? There's a challenge of being that powerful woman and going for it all the way, of being as bold as we are. I'm seeing "you're too old," right? Sherry's putting into the comments, you're told that not old, you're told that you are intimidating. Yes. And many people might say, "You think you're too old. You shouldn't put your actual age on a resume. You're too this, you're too that." Well, I am here to take a stand for the too much woman. And the way that we actually become, right, the antidote to be the challenge of a powerful woman, because when that challenge, what it means is that we start to shrink. We start to hide. You start to believe the doubt in your head. You start to believe that something is wrong with you. You start to believe. So as you're coming on, we are talking about the challenge of a powerful woman, and I'm about to make the most extraordinary, most exciting, most incredible announcement that you want to be here for. Okay? And give some hearts. If you're here, give hearts into the chat. Give hearts. That lets other women know that we are on. In fact, I'm going to let everyone in the group know that we are on. We are here. We are making this exciting announcement. Or Tracy, if you can, that would be amazing. So the challenge of a powerful woman, the antidote to that. How do we move past that? How do we still be our bold selves? How do we go for the dream? How do you like go for writing the book or singing on the stage or having your own business? Through the power of sisterhood. Sisterhood heals you. Sisterhood, healthy, loving, supportive, safe sisterhood is where it's at. Now, I know if you're anything like me, you've had toxic female relationships in your life. Has anyone had toxic female relationships? Maybe for me, it was friends of mine in fifth grade. Maybe for you, it was your sister, your birth sister, or it was women in school or girls or whatever it might be. And so you might shy away from sisterhood, but I'm telling you that healing sisterhood, I see it in my own life and all of my clients' lives. And last year, I held an in-person event. I hold retreats all over the world for 6 women, 8 women. But last year I called together 100 goddesses, 100 women who were willing and ready to say that we are not going to live by the self-doubt anymore. We are not going to live by the fear anymore. We are going to say yes to our biggest, boldest life. In fact, in this room of 100 women, we all stood up on our chairs and literally shouted, yes, yes, yes to life. We turned on the music because somebody said this, like, but my brain says, well, you know, they are going to think this about me. They are going to think that. And someone told us about the song, Who the F Are They? And so we blasted that song with this amazing DJ and we started dancing, Who the F Are They? And it was like through this experience of being with 100 women, cheerleading each other, supporting each other. I mean, women broke through decades. They said it was the most life-changing event. They've never had a weekend like this in their life. Because we broke past that challenge. We broke past the self-doubt. We broke past the fear. We said yes to our boldest, most alive, most extraordinary life. It was incredible. Like, women are still buzzing, still telling me that they are still like it was the best weekend that they've ever had. And so I am so excited. Can I get drum roll, please? So excited to tell you that Woman Rising Live is coming back. Woman Rising Live, where we will be at least 100, but I'm hoping 150 women in a room, in person together, holding hands, hugging, dancing on our chairs, saying yes to our biggest life, saying, you've got this, you can do it. Going deeper and deeper, I'm going to take you through exercises to go deeper and deeper into your biggest and boldest dreams. I'm going to take you through exercises that will have you see where you are holding yourself back. We'll have you take a look at that, and we will shatter all of that together. This is going to be the most extraordinary, most exciting event you have ever been to. On November 2nd and 3rd, hello, Michelle is here, Lisa is here. November 2nd and 3rd, 2024, we are getting together for Woman Rising Live. For the second year in a row, we are going to be 100, 150 women in a room. And I promise you, I will create the safest space you have ever been in. Space where you can actually fall apart if that's what you need to do after this very challenging year. And space where we will help you put it all together and rise up. Space where you will actually have people around you who will say, tell me your biggest dream. Tell me what's best about you. You will have women say, sister, I see you. I see how creative you are. I see how brilliant you are. I see how magnificent you are. I see you. Where you will have space coming together with other women to share ideas, to collaborate. Where at this crazy time, we have never lived through such a crazy time. I thought that the pandemic was the height of crazy times. Anyone else? Who thought the pandemic was the height of crazy times? And yet it seems to be getting more and more and more intense. And with the upcoming election, actually the election will take place in the United States 2 days after this event. It is more important than ever, sisters, that we come together, that we are together. Can you imagine oh my God, I'm seeing so many of you here. Hello, say hello. Let me know you're here. We are talking about that I am bringing back to you the event of the year. No more, not on Zoom, not any of that, in person, a 2-day retreat for 100 to 150 women to come together and to rise, for us to reclaim woman as the most powerful force in the universe. For us to come together and see collective dreams. Michelle is here. Hello. For us to come together, and it is going down November 2nd and 3rd in Philadelphia. And I am thrilled. Let me tell you, my retreats run, like women are coming to Paris with me for $4,000 in a couple of weeks. My Sonoma retreat coming up is $2,500. And it's all worth it. Every single bit. Anyone who's ever been on my retreats will tell you it is worth it. But it is so important to me that we all come together and we rise right now. Right now, when the world needs women coming together and sharing ideas and collaborating and say, yes, sister, you got this. Yes, sister, go for this. Yes, yes, yes. That for now, until my birthday, tickets are you ready for this? I'm telling you, a 2-day retreat with me. When I've done my 2-day retreats in Miami, the cost was $1,700. Okay? So you would think that this 2-day retreat, all day on November 2nd, all day on November 3rd, for us to juice up, you would think that it would be like $1,000 or more. But until my birthday, because I am turning 50, okay, the event is actually going to be $147. That's it. Only $147 for 2 days. But until my birthday, I turn 50, 50. Is that right? I turn 50 on September 8th. And so until September 8th, you get $50 off. The ticket is only $97 until September 8th. That ticket will get you 2 days of my coaching that women pay thousands of dollars for. That $97 will get you 2 days with the most supportive, most loving, most empowering women you have ever been with. That 2 days will heal lifetimes, decades of old stuff. That in those 2 days, we will literally, I'll take you through an exercise to literally rewrite the story from one where you have felt like you were small, you were held back. We will literally rewrite the story into your most extraordinary, biggest, boldest life. Because what has become clear to me is what I am here for is to take a stand and empower you to be your boldest self, your biggest effort self, your biggest, I am going for it. I am not going to die with these dreams inside of me. I am not going to die a people pleaser. I will not die a perfectionist. And I know it seems like you always have time. I'll do it next year. I'll do it next month. I'll come out of hiding tomorrow. But as someone who has experienced a lot of loss lately, a lot of loss. In February, my 22-year-old nephew died of brain cancer. 22, his entire life was ripped from him. 4 weeks ago, my sweet daddy lost his life at 80. And he lived a beautiful life. He and my mom traveled wherever they wanted to go. He built an incredible career as an architect. He designed the funeral home that we had his funeral in. He had his children and grandchildren. He was incredible. But you know what? My parents bought a retirement condo in South Beach. They're so fun. They bought it in South Beach in Florida. And they thought, because their parents lived into their 90s, they thought that they would have a good 10, 15 more years. But life ripped him from us. Alzheimer's, cancer ripped his life short. Stolen. My nephew's life stolen. And so when I say to you the time is short, when I say to you that we don't know tomorrow, when I say to you you don't know if you have tomorrow, we only have today. And I am on this planet to have women live so fully, so alive, so juicy. I want you living a juicy life. I want you being bold. What is bold? Brave. I am here to inspire, to empower you to be brave in your life. O, what is O? Orgasmic. I want you to live an orgasmic life. I want you to have so much pleasure and so much juice and joy in life. I'm coming off of a 48-hour vacation of paradise with my hubby, where we reconnected in every way. Baths together, taking long walks on the beach together. I laid on the beach naked. It was like orgasmic, right? There's somebody, as you go down to the beach, there was someone who said, oh, the tides are high, you're not allowed. So we just went for like this long walk. And when there was no one else around, I just took off all my clothes and I laid down, I meditated, and then I laid down on the beach because I don't care. I'm not going to hold myself back in life. Like I was safe. I wasn't in the middle of tide, but I was, right? I'm going to live fully and I want you to live fully. I don't want you to walk on that, to say, I'm not going to walk on the beach because they said, or I'm not going to, get naked because I'm not supposed to. I want you living. I want you sucking the marrow out of life. I want you squeezing life like an orange, that you're making the juiciest, yummiest orange juice. Can I get some hearts on this if this is resonating? If you want to live your juiciest life, I want you to join me in Philadelphia, November 2nd and 3rd. And right now, the tickets are $50 off to come to the event. Okay. So it is only $97 right now for you to get a 2-day retreat with me. That's like unheard of. You are going to love this weekend. Now, if you don't come, let's talk about not coming. Let's talk about what happens if by the end of this year, you go to New Year's and you haven't shifted at all. You're in the same place. You're stuck just like where you are. You haven't moved forward. You're still letting men talk over you in a meeting. You're still holding back. You feel that lump in your throat and not writing your book, not creating your art, not going for the bigger promotion. What happens when it's the end of the year and you look back at the year and you're like, oh, I didn't fulfill the dreams and desires that I had? What is the cost of that, sisters? What is the cost to you? Literally, the cost of not coming on this weekend for women is millions of dollars, because for you, it's at least thousands. Because what's happening, one of the reasons, the major reason why women make less than men, is that we are not speaking up for ourselves. Women are not being that bold voice for themselves, that bold voice that says, I'm amazing, I deserve a raise. I'm amazing, these are all my characteristics. I hope you're coming, Alexis. Go sign up now. The link is KarenRockkind.com/woman rising. And I want to make it even juicier. Of all the women who sign up today only, you are going to be entered to win a free coaching session with me. My clients pay more than $500 for that coaching session. If you sign up today, we're going to put all the women who sign up today into a hat, and one of you is going to win a free coaching session. So you want to make sure that you are signing up today, because it is going to be so epic. It's going to be so incredible. And truly think about, what is the cost of, if you're like, oh, but how am I going to get to Philadelphia? How am I going to, right? Sister, those are the kinds of thoughts that keep us small, because there are buses, there are trains, there are planes, a woman last year messaged me the day before the event. Is there still a ticket? Can I still come? She stayed in a hostel. Because F it, who cares? She went online. She'd been going through a really hard time personally in her marriage. Her marriage was breaking up, really hard time with her kids. She had lost herself, totally lost herself. And she had been a client of mine 10 years ago. Yeah, because I'm turning 50. She was a client of mine when I was 40. And she had like grown and grown and grown in our coaching. And then life took over the last 10 years. And so she called me the day before. Can I still get a ticket? Yes, sister, come. Let us embrace you. Let us hold you. Come. And she said it was literally life-changing. Literally life-changing. Literally life-changing. She stood on her chair. She said yes to her biggest life. She got like clear on what are the things holding her back, and she shed them all. And so you are going to want to be there, because instead of just another Zoom meeting where you're multitasking and doing 100 things, instead of being isolated and alone with your own thoughts, or worse, with people who say, you want to leave corporate? Who do you think you are? You want to write a book? You think anybody would read that? What a waste of time. Instead of being with those people, you are going to be with people who say, tell me more. I want to hear about that dream. You're going to be with women who literally say, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You're going to be with women who say, oh, I know someone you should talk to. Literally, this happened at the event last year where a woman shared a dream and she was like, oh, wait, I have a connection for you. This is what happens when we come together. And this is why I am so excited. What happens when women come together is magic, like utter and complete magic. And I am going to personally get you into your most excited, most alive, most powerful, most grounded and powerful state. Oh, I was telling you bold, brave, orgasmic, leader in the divine feminine. Because we are talking about a whole new way to woman at Woman Rising Live, where you live in the fierce feminine, fierce that you take a fierce stand for yourself, fierce that you say yes to your own dreams, fierce around your boundaries. You no longer say yes when you mean no, fierce protection of your heart and your soul, fiercely committed to your own dreams, your own desires, your talent, your art, fierce and feminine. Oh, Sabrina, it's your birthday weekend? Well, let us come and celebrate and literally sing happy birthday to you. Literally. Can you imagine all of us singing happy birthday to you? It will be incredible. It'll be so much fun. This event is off the charts. So how many of you think this is like the most amazing event? How many of you are like, I want to be there? And some of you might be like, I want to be there, but life is short. The only time we have is right now. And the cost of not going is way too high. Because all of us together in the city of independence, where the Declaration of Independence was written, where it is honestly a battleground state for the election, All of us women together, raising the roof. This is not a political event, but women coming together, raising the roof, saying yes to our bold leadership now. Like, we're literally going to change the trajectory of the universe by coming together. So join me now. Again, everyone who signs up today, you will be entered to win a free coaching session that is worth $500, and I cannot wait. So with that, my loves, I'm going to go, and I can't wait to see who is joining us at Woman Rising Live. No matter what else you have going on, drop it and come November 2nd and 3rd. It's going to be amazing, 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 amazing. There is a reason I am so grateful. Someone said to me just a week or two ago, I said, oh, I was telling her that I had failed at something. And she was like, you are anything but a failure. You have literally made all of your dreams come true. You married a man who adores you, who worships you, constantly is thinking of you. I mean, my husband just planned this whole vacation for us this weekend. You have this healthy, beautiful child that you had at 45. Like, who does that, right? You moved to California, your dream, and she's right. And I want to help you fulfill all your dreams too. We are on this planet to live big, to live bold, to live out loud, to have fun, to be in our aliveness, to lead the world, to lead ourselves, to lead the world. And I cannot wait for you all to come. So join Woman Rising Live, KarenRockheim.com/Woman Rising. And it's going to be incredible. I can't wait to see you there. Bye for now.